Multi-millionaire Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank testifies to the Senate that Binance is responsible for FTX's collapse. Coinbase sends out a cryptic tweet instructing people to transfer their funds from USDT to USDC with zero fees. What's going on, everyone? RJ here, and welcome to today's episode of Crypto News. And if you guys are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you guys are notified every single time I come out with new content. We have some really crazy stuff to go over here today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into today's episode. Okay, so if we head to Twitter, you guys will see here that Watcher Guru just tweeted that Justin Kevin O'Leary testifies at Senate hearing and says Binance intentionally put FTX out of business. And I'd be intrigued to see what you guys have to say about this. But let's go ahead and play this 38-second clip on this.
I believe FTX failed.
I have an opinion. I don't have the records. Here it is. These two behemoths that own the unregulated market together and grew these incredible businesses in terms of growth were at war with each other. And one put the other out of business intentionally. Now, maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe there's nothing wrong with love and war. But Binance is a massive, unregulated global monopoly now. They put FTX out of business.
How interesting. And then, of course, the most entertaining is always the comment section of YouTube and Twitter. But if you take a look here, here's the official article from Watcher.guru. But then again, you'll start to see other people's comments here. Kevin, are you sure it's not the billions in customer funds funneled out of the company that put FTX under? I can give you 15 million reasons why there's a conflict of interest. And then some people, of course, agree, saying that I think this is a fair assumption, seeing as everyone knows that CZ dumped all those FTT coins and initiated the panic selling. And then you have others going, what is Mr. Wonderful up to? So this is very, very interesting stuff coming out of big multi-million dollar investors. And I don't take a side either way. I just find it very, very interesting because Kevin O'Leary is a very public figure, obviously known for being in Shark Tank and being known as Mr. Wonderful and being an angel investor and being an investor in so many companies. It's interesting that he would come out in public and say something like that. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to think about that in the comment section below. Do you guys think Binance is responsible for the full collapse of FTX? I'd be interested. Next up on the list is something that has been flying under the radar, and that is Coinbase's tweet on December 8th, which is about 5 days ago, saying switch to a trusted stablecoin, USDC. Now convert USDT to USDC with zero fees. And if you take a look at the official article, they have this it's like shade almost by saying switch to a trusted and reputable digital dollar, USDC. So what is going on here? What does Coinbase know that others do not? If you guys aren't aware, if we take a look at CoinGecko here, Tether is the third largest crypto in terms of market cap. They are holding a $66 billion market cap in terms of the overall market cap of all the cryptos out there. So what is going on here? So obviously there's still an overall consensus amongst the audience that believes that Tether is not truly backed one-to-one as they have been promising. Tether has always been a little gray when it comes to its transparency in regards to its audits. And the company that performed the audit is a company over in the Cayman Islands that was then later absorbed by another company and then later on was rebranded. So let's go straight to the question. What would happen to the crypto market if USDT unpegged like Terra Luna's UST? Well, I'll just be straight up. The consequences would be quite disastrous. Exchanges will be getting liquidated, and one after another, they will be filing for bankruptcy. Well, RJ, why would you say something like that? What makes you say something like that with confidence? Well, because some of the top exchanges right now hold billions of dollars in USDT Tether in their balance sheets. So naturally, the next question would then be, why then are they holding billions in Tether? Well, it's really quite easy because it allows them to have as many trading pairs as possible. So if you guys thought that Terra Luna and Do Kwon and UST depegging, and then following all that, we have Voyager, Celsius, FTX, BlockFi filing for bankruptcy, Tether depegging would bring the industry to its knees. Let's just do a quick short breakdown of USDT. Tether is owned by a company called Ifinex. This is a parent company of a major exchange, Bitfinex. Now, Bitfinex lost $850 billion because a bank overseas locked it up. And in order to make them whole, they borrowed money from Tether at 0% interest. But really what happened is they took customers' funds and assets, which is allegedly the same thing that Sam Bankman-Fried was doing. So the story then goes that they were able to recoup all those funds from various token launches, which made them enough money to cover the loan. But without proper audits, no one can really be sure. So that is it for today's episode of Crypto News. I'd be very, very intrigued to see what you guys think about this. Obviously, Kevin O'Leary, who's very public, who's very well known in the investment industry, speaking out in public about pointing fingers at Binance, saying that they are now a monopoly and that they were the cause of FTX's crash. I'd be intrigued to see what you guys have to say about that and what your thoughts and where your head is at in terms of what you guys think will happen if USDT depegs and or if there's a mass exodus of USDT, people start selling their USDT to go over to USDC, which we've seen time and time again what ends up happening when there are massive sell-offs and there's not enough liquidity to initiate those sell orders. But other than that, that is it for today. If you guys did enjoy this episode, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys hit that bell notification so you guys stay up to date on all the crypto news. That's all I have for today. I will see you guys in the next one.